6 Signs You Never Truly Loved. Many individuals embark on the quest for love or long to be ensconced in relationships, drawn by the allure of companionship and emotional intimacy. However, the journey of love is intricately tied to personal growth, a process that can be both enriching and, at times, excruciatingly painful. True love demands a deep commitment to self-improvement. It requires us to evolve continuously, expand our understanding, and cultivate patience. In the realm of love, each partner must strive to be a better version of themselves, not only for their own benefit, but also to nurture the relationship. This evolution involves learning to communicate more effectively, being more empathetic towards each other's needs, and sometimes sacrificing personal desires for the greater good of the partnership. Such growth, however, does not come easily. It often requires confronting uncomfortable truths about oneself, admitting faults, and making genuine efforts to change detrimental behaviors and attitudes. Vulnerability is another cornerstone of building a lasting relationship. It means allowing oneself to be seen, flaws and all, without the armor of pretense. This openness is risky. It exposes one to the possibility of being hurt or rejected. Yet, it is only through such vulnerability that true intimacy can be achieved, where both partners feel safe and valued for who they truly are. On the flip side, love also involves recognizing when the relationship is no longer contributing to mutual growth or when it becomes a source of continual pain rather than joy. Knowing when to walk away is as crucial as knowing how to stay and fight for the relationship. It requires immense courage to acknowledge that despite the love and time invested, things are not working out, and it is healthier for both individuals to part ways. In essence, love is a dynamic and challenging expedition that calls for continuous self-reflection, mutual respect, and the bravery to make hard decisions. Whether it's choosing to stay and adapt, or having the strength to leave, both actions demand a profound understanding of what it means to love and be loved. Confused about how you feel? Here are 6 signs you never truly loved. 1. In the whirlwind of new romance, it's easy to get swept up by the thrill of infatuation, which often moves at a breakneck pace. Relationship expert Susan Winter remarks, "Infatuation lives in illusion. Love can survive reality." This distinction is critical in understanding why relationships fueled by infatuation may falter under the weight of genuine life challenges, while those built on a foundation of love are more resilient and enduring. Infatuation, characterized by an intense but short-lived passion, thrives on the immediacy of gratification. It rushes you into emotional highs, making you feel an urgent need to deepen the relationship quickly. This urgency is often mistaken for deep connection, but it typically glosses over the slower, more substantial process of truly getting to know someone. You find yourself projecting idealized attributes onto your partner, imagining a perfect future together based on wishful thinking rather than reality. Common behaviors in this phase include fantasizing about long-term commitments, visualizing your life years down the road with this person, and experiencing a deep physical attraction that seems to overshadow other aspects of your interaction. Such relationships often start with a spark that feels magical and all-consuming. After only a few weeks, you might find yourself obsessing over your partner, eagerly waiting for texts, and feeling a sense of emptiness when apart. This intensity can lead to a relationship where the foundation is built more on the illusion of who you want your partner to be rather than who they truly are. You see them not for their genuine traits and behaviors, but through the rose-colored glasses of infatuation. In contrast, love is a more gradual process that involves patience and a realistic appraisal of the relationship. Love understands and accepts the imperfections of the other. It develops through shared experiences, challenges faced together, and mutual respect and understanding that deepens over time. Love is willing to see and embrace the reality of who both partners truly are, including their flaws and vulnerabilities. As love matures, it fosters a partnership based on genuine knowledge and acceptance of each other. It involves a balance of give and take, where both partners contribute to each other's growth and well-being. Communication in such relationships is open and honest, allowing both individuals to express their needs and concerns safely. In love, the excitement of early romance gives way to a deeper, steadier, and more enduring connection. It's not about losing the passion, but about enriching it with a profound understanding and appreciation of each other. Navigating the transition from infatuation to love requires recognizing the signs of each stage. Infatuation is marked by an idealization that can set unrealistic expectations on the relationship, often leading to disappointment when the initial excitement wanes. Love, on the other hand, is marked by a commitment to real growth and understanding, with both partners actively choosing each other every day, in full awareness of each other's imperfections. Thus, while infatuation might feel like a wild and exciting storm, love is like a deep, calm sea. It might not always churn with the same ferocity, but it is vast, deep, and enduring, able to withstand the tests of time and reality. 2. Entering a relationship with the expectation that your partner will epitomize perfection is a common pitfall that many people encounter. This idealized notion often stems from a belief in soulmates or fate, concepts that romanticize relationships as predestined unions meant to fulfill every desire and expectation flawlessly. It's an appealing theory, indeed, but as relationship expert Susan Winter notes, infatuation needs perfection in order to survive. This dependency on perfection sets a precarious stage for any relationship. When you expect your partner to always appear well-dressed, to articulate their thoughts eloquently, or to consistently impress with their achievements, you are essentially setting the stage for disappointment. Such expectations not only place undue pressure on your partner, but also stifle the authenticity of your interactions. Under these conditions, your partner might feel compelled to don a facade, masking their true self to meet your expectations, thereby hindering genuine connection and intimacy. This need for perfection is often the hallmark of infatuation, which thrives on the ideal rather than the real. Infatuation views the relationship through a lens of fantasy, where every aspect of the partner must align with one's idealized expectations. Consequently, when reality reveals that your partner is human, flawed, and imperfect, infatuation crumbles. The revelation of their true colors, which deviates from the imagined perfection, can evoke feelings of anger and disappointment. This emotional turmoil arises not from the partner's actual shortcomings, but from the disillusionment of your own unmet expectations. Conversely, love is fundamentally different. It is grounded in reality. Love understands that no one is perfect and that a relationship involves navigating the complexities of two unique individuals coming together. Loving someone means accepting their imperfections, acknowledging that they, like everyone else, have weaknesses alongside their strengths. It means seeing them for who they truly are and cherishing them all the same. In a loving relationship, you provide a safe space for honesty and vulnerability. You allow your partner to be themselves without the fear of judgment or rejection. This acceptance does not mean you overlook every fault or excuse poor behavior, but rather, you approach such challenges with empathy and a willingness to work through difficulties together. Love involves a balance of enjoying the good times and supporting each other through the bad, recognizing that personal growth and relationship development are ongoing processes. Moreover, love celebrates the real accomplishments and genuine efforts of your partner, not just the accolades or the image they project. It finds joy in the simple, unremarkable moments just as much as in the milestones. This deep, abiding connection fosters a relationship that is robust, capable of withstanding the trials and tribulations of life. Ultimately, while infatuation may demand perfection, love seeks understanding and growth. It thrives not on a flawless partner, but on a profound bond that embraces imperfections as part of the shared human experience. In recognizing and accepting the true essence of each other, partners can build a lasting relationship that is rooted in reality, mutual respect, and genuine affection. 3. Feeling uncomfortable around your partner is a common initial concern in many relationships. Who hasn't worried about saying the wrong thing or making a bad impression? These anxieties are typical as we navigate the uncertainties of new connections. However, the true essence of falling in love involves transcending these initial fears to reach a place of comfort and authenticity. Dr. Brené Brown, a renowned research professor who has extensively studied vulnerability, asserts that individuals who cultivate a strong sense of love and belonging are more willing to be vulnerable. Vulnerability, as she describes, is not about weakness or indiscriminate transparency, but about the courage to be yourself and share your true emotions, including your fears and desires. In relationships where partners feel disconnected, it's common to observe that they maintain high barriers. These walls are often constructed from past hurts, fears of rejection, or the discomfort of being seen in an unflattering light. The reluctance to lower these defenses and share true feelings can prevent deep, meaningful connections. When you keep your partner at arm's length by not sharing your genuine thoughts, feelings, or struggles, you inhibit the potential depth of the relationship. This distance can manifest as a persistent discomfort around them, a signal that you have not fully embraced or been embraced in love. In contrast, when you truly fall in love, it marks a significant shift. You find yourself able to relax and be more natural around your partner. This transition is crucial. It's when you stop excessively worrying about how you appear and start engaging with your partner in a more genuine, unfiltered way. Love, in its true form, fosters a safe space where you can let your guard down and be your most authentic self. This doesn't mean that insecurities vanish, but rather that the relationship provides a secure base where these vulnerabilities can be exposed without fear of judgment or abandonment. This openness extends to sharing not just your positive experiences and emotions, but also the challenges and vulnerabilities that you might usually keep hidden. It involves a mutual exchange where both partners feel safe enough to share their deepest fears, ambitions, and even the mundane details of their lives. Such a dynamic promotes a deeper understanding and a stronger bond, one that is built on mutual trust and respect. Moreover, loving someone and being loved in return encompasses a continuous journey of growth and acceptance. It's about more than just enjoying each other's company. It's about supporting one another through personal and shared challenges. It is through this supportive engagement that love proves its resilience and depth. Thus, if you find yourself consistently uncomfortable around your partner, it may be worth exploring whether there are barriers preventing you from embracing vulnerability and openness. Reflecting on this can reveal whether the relationship lacks the necessary safety to share openly or whether personal fears of vulnerability are holding you back. Overcoming these challenges, with or without your partner's support, can lead to a richer, more fulfilling relationship where love is characterized not by a lack of discomfort but by the presence of mutual acceptance and understanding. 4. It's a common trajectory in relationships for the initial blaze of passion to give way to a more settled, steady rhythm of intimacy. This transition from exhilarating infatuation to comfortable familiarity is a natural evolution as the relationship matures. However, maintaining closeness and connection remains crucial, even as the nature of the relationship changes. When two people are genuinely in love, they typically desire each other's company regularly. Their relationship is a priority, and spending time together is not just an obligation but a source of joy and comfort. They find ways to weave their lives together, ensuring that, regardless of how busy life gets, there remains a profound, underlying connection that both sustains and enriches them. However, if you notice a shift where the thought of spending time with your partner becomes less appealing, it may signal underlying issues that need addressing. Perhaps you find yourself increasingly making excuses to avoid plans with your partner, choosing instead to spend more time with friends, family, or even a pet. Maybe you cancel dinner dates more often than you keep them, or you opt for activities that ensure you don't have to interact much with your partner. This growing preference for distance can be a red flag, indicating disengagement or dissatisfaction within the relationship. This distancing behavior might stem from several issues. It could be a result of unresolved conflicts, where repeated disagreements have led to resentment or disillusionment. Alternatively, it might be an indication of diverging interests or values, where you feel that you and your partner are no longer aligned in your goals and passions. It's also possible that the emotional intimacy of the relationship has diminished, making interactions feel more like a routine than a meaningful connection. Addressing this growing distance requires honest reflection and communication. It's important to ask yourself tough questions about why you feel the need to pull away. Is it a matter of personal growth that leads you to seek experiences outside the relationship, or is it indicative of a deeper relational dissatisfaction? Once you have some insights, it's crucial to bring these concerns to your partner. Discussing feelings of distance can be challenging, but it is often the first step toward healing and deepening the relationship. Through open dialogue, you and your partner can explore potential reasons for the disconnection and look for ways to rekindle your bond. This might involve finding new shared activities that reignite your interest in each other, or it could mean working through misunderstandings and grievances that have piled up over time. Moreover, sometimes professional help such as couples counseling can provide the tools and space needed to navigate through complex emotions and relational dynamics. Such interventions can help clarify feelings, improve communication skills, and strengthen emotional connections. Ultimately, while it's normal for the intensity of initial passion to evolve into a more serene form of companionship, it's vital to maintain a level of closeness that fosters love and satisfaction in the relationship. If distance becomes the prevailing pattern, it's a sign that proactive steps are needed to address the issues at hand, ensuring that the relationship remains a source of support and happiness for both partners. 5. When you're in love, your attention naturally gravitates towards your partner, noticing the nuances of their personality and responding with empathy to their emotions. This focus is a hallmark of deep connection, as described by Stephen Betjen, the author of Magnetic Partners. He asserts that an engaged partner will pick up on the little things, their partner's quirks, preferences, and even shifts in mood. This attentiveness is not just about observation, it's an active expression of care. It demonstrates an investment in the relationship that goes beyond superficial interactions, embedding a deeper sense of belonging and understanding between partners. However, when your mind starts drifting elsewhere, it's often a sign that the emotional investment in the relationship might be waning. This shift can be subtle at first, but can lead to a significant emotional distance over time. When you begin to dodge difficult conversations or withdraw from arguments, it's not just about avoiding conflict, it's an indication that you are gradually detaching from the relationship. These actions suggest a decline in how much you value the relationship or its significance in your life. Avoiding these tough interactions means missing out on opportunities to deepen the bond or resolve underlying issues that could be causing the rift. This avoidance strategy can have detrimental effects on a relationship. It can lead to unresolved issues festering beneath the surface, creating a gap between what is felt and what is expressed. The lack of confrontation and communication may provide temporary relief from conflict, but at the cost of intimacy and trust. Over time, this can erode the foundation of the relationship, leading to a disconnect that might become irreparable. Engaging in open and honest dialogue, even when it involves uncomfortable topics, is crucial for maintaining a healthy, vibrant relationship. It's important to confront issues as they arise, discuss feelings openly, and ensure that both partners feel heard and valued. This approach not only resolves potential conflicts but also reinforces the importance of the relationship in each partner's life, keeping both heart and mind fully engaged in nurturing the bond. 6. Anxiety is not just a mental health issue, it often manifests physically, affecting essential bodily functions such as digestion and sleep. Psychologist Kate Bylist-Cleeley and Dr. Anshiba both highlight that these symptoms are common indicators that deeper emotional issues may be at play, particularly in the context of relationship dynamics. If you're experiencing gastrointestinal disturbances or finding it increasingly difficult to get a good night's sleep, it may be a signal from your body that you're carrying a significant emotional burden. These symptoms typically arise when we are in a state of internal conflict or stress, especially concerning matters of the heart. Anxiety can ramp up our body's fight-or-flight response, disrupting normal digestive processes and altering sleep patterns, making rest and digestion less efficient and more problematic. Such physical signs often accompany the dread of confronting significant issues within a relationship. You might be procrastinating on discussing something important with your partner, perhaps because you fear the outcome of such a conversation. Whether it's addressing unmet needs, expressing feelings of dissatisfaction, or even questioning the future of the relationship, the stress of holding these concerns inside can exacerbate anxiety symptoms. Remember, avoiding these crucial conversations can only provide short-term relief. The truth has a way of surfacing, and delaying the inevitable often complicates the situation further. Engaging in open, honest dialogue with your partner is essential. While the prospect of such discussions can be daunting, they are often necessary to clear the air and pave the way for a healthier relationship dynamic. Forcing a semblance of harmony in a relationship where genuine affection or understanding is lacking can be damaging to both parties involved. It's important to address issues head-on, rather than allowing them to fester. Consider seeking guidance from a therapist or counselor if starting the conversation feels overwhelming. Professional support can provide you with the tools needed to communicate effectively, helping to mitigate anxiety and restore well-being in your relationship. If love no longer resides within your relationship, both you and your partner deserve the opportunity to seek happiness and fulfillment elsewhere. It's essential to reflect deeply on your emotions and assess where you truly stand. Are your feelings for your partner still strong, or have they dwindled to a point of no return? Honest introspection about your emotional state is crucial. Understanding whether the spark has genuinely faded will guide you in deciding whether to rekindle the flame or release each other amicably to pursue paths that lead to true contentment. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to push the like button and subscribe to Be Yourself, and hit the notification bell icon for more content like this. As always, thank you for tuning in. Your presence and engagement are what make this journey so rewarding.